I always look at this with such thick green tinted glasses.
Asgard, Diamonde through, Chermiti! Oh, wide it goes! And the header! This time it'll count, and it's Johnny Kenny with a cracker! Incredible ground, Kenny still going, Kenny brings out the best in Butland. Danilo, oh what a ball that is, Raskan will get a touch here, Nico Raskan, but so too does Kasper Schmeichel. Asgard, oh, and then Asgard goes high on Ralston, and it's a red card for Tello Asgard.
He's only turning, spinning round, happens so quickly, pleading his innocence here. The two players are in. He does catch him a little bit there.
Maida, Sirachi continuing his run, pulls that back, James Forrest! Rattles the crossbar, Kenny keeps it alive, Forrest again, and this time he blazes it over the top. Gassama goes around the outside, Gassama, the ball comes in, cries of handball! Penalty given!
Let's have a look. VAR have given it.
Penalty confirmed. The Premier Sports Cup semi-final. It's Tavernier who finds the corner. Forrest. 1-2 with Engels on through the legs of Raskan. What a ball that is too. Celtic with the opportunity. Butland saves from Osman. Now Ralston.
I think he was them brilliant there.
Callum McGregor with power. Too much for Butland. Callum McGregor with what could be the decisive moment. It's the Martin O'Neill effect. Celtic have a new lease of life, and it comes from their captain.
What a thunderbolt from Callum McGregor. Just a little bit of space, one touch out his feet, and he bullets it.
Let's play through. Gassama. Gini Gassama again is thwarted by Schmeichel. Engels gets there ahead of Cornelius. Osmond! Maida's there. Tavernier sticks out a leg. McGregor, the extra man, making a difference now. Kieran Tierney, and sliding in is Osmond! Is that the moment that finally separates these two? What a moment for Callum Osman! One he will remember for the rest of his days. The 19-year-old slides in at the Celtic end at Hampden Park. Celtic against St Mirren for the first time in a League Cup final, because Celtic have prevailed in extra time. Martin O'Neill returning to this fixture. They needed the full 120 minutes.
Sum it up for me if you can.
Oh, there's actually no words. It's one of those moments that it doesn't happen. Like the way it's happened for me, that I'm just so grateful for everyone that's at the club really, and all the supporters. So it's hard to put into words, but it's an amazing feeling. There's nothing better.
Given the last few months and since you came into the club, were you beginning to think this is not necessarily going to happen for me here?
Yeah, you get those points, but I think that's the bit that builds you as a person and a player. Like those moments where I'm not in squads and I'm running in the rain up and down the pitch on my own with a couple other boys. It's painful, but I feel like they're the bits that create you as a player, and then obviously prepared me for these moments, and I just have to take it. So really happy.
I spoke to Martin on Thursday, and he says the part of the job for him was building the confidence of the players again. How has he done that? What's he said? What's it been like?
So from the day one, he just spoke to me. He said he thinks very highly of me, like staff think highly of me, and that just gives you the boost you need, really. So yeah, under both managers, they were both pushing me, but Martin's just giving me, he's giving me that confidence when he's come in, and giving me the trust, really. That's all you need from a manager. You just need it only takes one person to believe in you and then push you on. But yeah, hopefully this is just the start for me, but I've got to keep building and pushing on.
And the chance for your first final as well, how does that feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. Like, I think like I said, there's no words to describe today. Like, it's probably the craziest. It's going to be the craziest day of my life ever. There's nothing that can really top this, unless scoring against them in the final. But unless scoring against them no, this is the best day of my life.
Never say never. Right, congratulations. Enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
Martin O'Neill has joined us. Martin, we're used to having you here as a pundit.
I know, I see. I look at them now, honest. Don't
Congratulations.
worry, I'll be back there soon.
So this hasn't given you a flavour for it then? Congratulations on the
Flavour
result.
for it. I was 73 on Monday and 94 now. So
This fixture does have the capacity to do that to you.
good Lord,
What's your reflection on the match then and how it unfolded?
obviously delighted to have won the game for a start. Thought we played splendidly with a 11 v 11. Then we lost impetus. I thought Rangers came into the game, had a good spell, 10 v 11, where they actually were controlling the game for a while. But we missed some great chances in the match. And if we had taken those, then perhaps maybe we won. That was it.
You basically you need a 2-goal buffer, Gaffer, don't you? You always need it, don't you?
I said to Sean Maloney,
Need another one?
about 7 or 8 minutes before Rangers got the penalty, I said we need another one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it was hello, young man. How are you? Nice to see you.
Martin, was it a little bit more open than what you would want?
The game. Do you know?
A little bit end to end at times.
It was end to end, but there was part of me enjoyed that. Believe it or not, I did. But you're right. If you're talking about normal circumstances, maybe it is. But listen, it's the way they go. It's the way they go. They're going forward, and sometimes when I thought they would have a little break, and then Casper, he gets hold of it and tosses it out quickly out to somebody who's absolutely knackered, and. But anyway, it's great effort, fantastic. I'm delighted, obviously delighted we've won.
The players look so much more confident in the last 2 games. What is it you've said to them in your first meeting? How have you spoke to them? What
That
you
is
said?
very nice of you to say, young man, but I shall take no credit whatsoever.
Way.
Seriously, I've come in here at the end of we've got a couple of young players who probably don't really know what it's all about, and we've got some serial winners in there. And that's really important. And the backroom staff for me were terrific, honestly, really, really terrific. I couldn't have seen this, you know. And I thought you were going to ask me, did I enjoy it? Not 1 minute.
Gaffer, what about Callum Osmond? What's your view on him?
Little lad.
Yeah.
Well, okay, scored the goal. I think if we had not won the game and gone to penalties, remember he missed one before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he might have been on the
thin ice.
He might have been the treatment table. But he is very sharp. He's honestly really good. I didn't know anything about him until Monday, and I thought he was excellent. Just sometimes, as a centre forward, you just have to get hold of the ball.
Yeah.
Not rather than flicking it all the time. No, so he wants to get a couple of DVDs of Henrik and have a look.
That might help.
That would help. But he is sharp, and he's got plenty of confidence. You know, he was arguing with everybody there at the end.
Do you expect to still be here come the final, Martin?
I don't even know when the final is.
December the 14th.
December 14th. I would imagine, on a serious note, there's a fortnight break now, next week, at the end of the next week, and I would actually think the club would probably be making inroads into getting someone in.
I know you've been joking about it, but would you like to be here longer? Like, is it even a consideration for you to be here as a full-time basis?
Maybe ask me that tomorrow. Today, no.
You really suit that tracksuit, though. Are you enjoying this Adidas?
Yeah. They have the other tracksuit had these really tight, like nylon-y tight things. Are very quick. I look like Robin Hood, to tell you the truth. You know. I didn't know. I like the wider ones, believe it or not, and I feel more comfortable in them. But no, it's on a serious note. Lovely to win, and in many aspects, yeah, it was great. It brought me back to the old days. You're
surely not dealing with any characters like Neil in the dressing room, are you?
Remarkably, there's a couple who think they are. You know, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh no! But in all seriousness, what can this result do just for the group? You know, you've said you've come in, you're trying to instill a bit of confidence in them and get them back to playing with that freedom. The fact they've booked their place in a final now, you hopeful it can put a bit of momentum.
They've got to. You know, we've got Michelin now on Thursday. I saw them live against Forest, and they're very strong, really strong side. And then we've got Kilmarnock then on the Sunday. That's about as far as I've looked, really.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much indeed. Honestly, I really appreciate it. So.